Hi everybody, it's me Kenya and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today I just want to talk about my experiences job hunting and I guess what you would call the corporate world. Now, for the majority of my life, I basically work for myself, basically have been a 1099 employer, basically not answering to anybody but myself, making my own schedule, doing my own thing. So as of last year, I've decided I want to actually get a traditional job. And learning that there's a certain way you act when you're around those other people, if you know what I'm saying. And I was temping at a real estate firm, a large one in Manhattan, and it's weird. I get there and I notice the culture is everybody is polished, everybody is basically serious. You know, it was like one of those Devil Wears Prada atmospheres, like, and so I get there. This was the day after Donald Trump was elected, and the TV was on in the kitchen. I was like, this really fancy kitchen. Nobody was really talking, and I'm like the only black person I'm the only black person. I didn't see any other black people, or like any like people that looked Latino, in my opinion. Maybe there were, but not any that really had a really ethnic look. So I'm just walking around like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know. Or whatever. So finally 12 o'clock hits and I finally see a black person, and it was like a younger boy. You could tell that he probably just graduated from college, and I could like tell that he was a little bit, you know, from probably the inner city, but at that moment he was focused and he had a mission. So he's sitting on a chair and he had a nice suit on. It was really, you know, fitted really nice, and I'm just like, I look at him and I go like smile, and he sort of looks at me like, what the hell? But I was just so excited to see a black person. So in this place, there was like this kitchen, a really huge kitchen, and there's like a table. I don't know, like how Starbucks has it, where it's along the window. So it's a huge window, floor to ceiling windows, and it's the table. And I'm sitting on a stool looking out onto 42nd Street, because where I was in the building, it was on a high floor, and I could see like all of 42nd Street. And I see droves of people walking down the street in the morning, in the afternoon, like, and I didn't see too many black people. And so in my brain I'm thinking like, you know, where are the black people? Like, you know, are black people not afforded the same opportunities? Like, where are the black people in corporate America? And right across, I could see right into an office building. So I can see from exactly where I was sitting, people getting off the escalator, going into the office building. So I'm sitting there just drinking my tea in the morning, eating whatever, and watching, literally looking for black people. And it had never dawned on me that, you know, I don't know, like that black people, I won't say lack those opportunities as white counterparts, but I don't know, it just got me to thinking. And so fast forward, I was working for another temp agency because I wanted to get into property management, and there was another lady working there. She was black. I come in and she's like, oh wow, you're really polished. I like the way you dress, you know, everything is good. So I'm learning the ropes or whatever, and you know, I've been in real estate, you know, really running, really working hard, so I really knew the business. So I just needed to know how, you know, property managers handle, you know, rentals versus how I would as a, you know, real estate agent. And a girl from another property comes in. She's an assistant property manager from another property, and then she comes in, and of course I know how to be professional. I know how to say, hi, how are you today? How can I help you? And she tells the property manager that I need work. And so the property manager is like, oh, she's saying that you need work. First of all, it's not like I can't take constructive criticism, but you don't tell me something I've been doing and something I've been successful in and something that I've mastered, and I've even gotten a Rookie of the Year award, that I need work. No, you're just saying that because clearly I'm black. And I'm not trying to pull a race card, but it is what it is. It's a very, I feel like this company was very, you're white, and I don't think there was that many minorities working there. And while I was there, another young man who worked on a property would come in and out, and basically told the property manager, oh, he just thought I was just some regular chick from the temp agent that they sent. And when he would come in, he would just have like this attitude, like looking at me like, you know. And so the property manager goes, you know, she's a licensed real estate agent, like, and she actually is educated, like she knows what she's doing. But the thing is even if I am just that black chick who got hired through a temp agency and I'm there to make my money, you know, why you gotta be rude to me? Like, why look down on me? Like, I didn't appreciate it. And so this woman, she sits down, she's like, okay, I would like you to work here, but I don't think they want two black people working together. And she's like, you know, as black people, she's really having us talk with me, we have to work twice as hard just to get ahead. And she's like, you gotta be more cheery, more cheery. Now, I'll admit, my personality is on the side of like Daria. I ain't gonna front, but I know how to interact with clients, potential residents. Like, I've been successful at it. I'm sitting in the office with a bunch of people I'm working with. Why do I need to be cheery? And I don't even want to talk to y'all. I'm just there to do a job. And when someone comes in, of course, I don't need to be told how to talk. I know how to say, hey, how are you today? What can I do for you? What are you looking for? You know, I know how to engage in conversations with people. I've been working with people all of my life, so I know exactly how to close a deal, put it like that. I don't need you to tell me how. And she's like, you know, you need to be more cheery. So I'm just gonna be walking around the office like, hi, like, how are you today? Oh, and she's like, I'm not saying you gotta act like a Sambo and put on a show, but when they're around, somehow when those other people are around, you gotta act this way. I knew right off the bat that the culture of that office, of that company, was not for me. Because if I have to go out my way to act like something that I am not, just to fit in or just to be accepted, and every time they walk in they're looking at me, and when I'm answering the phone I need you on the other end like, oh, that was very great, I love the way. I don't need you critiquing how I answer the phone like I don't know how to answer phones. And it was just like, I felt like they didn't want me working there just because it was me and the property manager who were both black. They wanted to put someone else in there of a different culture. It was obvious. So it was obvious that they were making me uncomfortable, like, so that I wouldn't want to be there. So then I waste my time going all the way to an interview. I get there and the girl who's supposed to interview me, I'm ringing the bell. All of a sudden she's not answering the gate. So then I call someone to call her, and then she lets the gate up. And I'm just thinking, like, I don't know. It was just so shady. And even, like, I don't know, working in corporate, I never really had to put on a big front. Even when I'm showing apartments, I could be showing apartments to wealthy, you know, rich people, you know, wealthy white people, let's keep it real. I never had to feel like I needed to act unlike myself until I worked for this particular company. Like, I just didn't get it. And I see all that to say is, you know, if you're working somewhere because you need money, I mean, don't play yourself. Don't sell yourself short. And so after that interview, I was really like turned off. And then I got an even better job offer because I was applying for leasing agent positions. I got a job offer as a property manager, which was even better. So it's like, you guys didn't want to hire me. You made me very uncomfortable while I was here. And now I'm out. Deuces. And I mean, there's a fine line between, you know, code switching. So, as I was saying right before my camera cut off on me, I feel like there's a fine line between, you know, being professional and, you know, essentially putting on airs for those other people and just cooning. Like, and I say that because as this woman sat down with me, she said, Kenya, I'm going to tell you what she said verbatim. She said, I'm going to need you to reach down deep inside and bring out your inner Becky. This is what she tells me. I'm looking at her like, bring out my inner Becky. And I don't know, that just really made me uncomfortable because it's like I'm putting on just to get a job at this place. I just know that whole environment, the culture of their workplace was not for me. So finally I came to work like 2 days later and I was like, listen, tomorrow's gonna be my last day. And you know, while I was working there, I counted at least 5 people that I toured and people who filled out applications and basically signed a lease. And the fact that this woman said, oh, she needs work, it's like, yeah, like I guess like this lady said, they just didn't want 2 black people working there, so she was like picking things out, you know, about me. And it's like, if I need work, how am I effective at helping this owner rent out apartments? Like, I just didn't get it. And you know, working in real estate, I definitely know what I'm doing. Like as just a real estate agent, just out there in the field versus working in property management, it's like sort of different. But I definitely know what I'm doing, and I will basically get into the differences with you in another video. I don't feel like talking about it like right now. But that's it, and I don't know. What do you guys think about what I'm saying? Like, what do you think? Have you had similar experiences? Do you know anybody who's had a similar experience? Like, what do you just think about the whole situation? So with that being said, thank you for watching my video if you're here to the end, and don't forget to subscribe if you have not, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.